right, everybody, let the smack talking begin at the first annual Oxtail Mashup benefiting the Texas Children's Sickle Cell program. Here to share a bite of the competition is Warren Luckett with Branwar Wines and culinary buddy Chef Greg Gatlin with Gatlin's BBQ. Hello there.
Hello, hello.
All right, this is such a great, let's just say it this way, anything around food is going to raise some money for a good cause.
Absolutely.
But when you're talking about oxtails, oh, stop the madness. All right, so this is presented by Edda's Kitchen?
Absolutely. This is presented by Edda's Kitchen, which is located right in the heart of 3rd Ward by the world-famous Shakti Bomb of Edda's Kitchen. We're so excited to be offering some of the best oxtails in the city.
Yeah, all right. And then we have our chef here, who, Greg Gatlin. You went to Rice University.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. We love this. You know, it's funny. My son wants to be a restaurant owner one day. He goes, Mom, I want to be a chef and I want to do all this.
Absolutely.
And every chef he talks to says, I'm glad that you like my food, but you know what keeps my restaurant open is the fact that I have a degree in economics and I know how to run my kitchen, right? Right? So there you go.
Absolutely
but
right.
Food is something you love, obviously.
Absolutely. It's definitely a passion of mine, passion of the family. We've been doing this now for going on 10 years.
Yeah.
And so we started back in 2008. It's been a whirlwind of excitement.
Yeah. What'd you major in Rice?
So economics, sports management, and econ, sports management, and managerial studies.
All right. Yeah. But you also played football during all that.
That was amazing.
So I guess if you're interested in food, it makes sense that you would go to Rice.
Yeah.
All right. So you were a co-founder of Branwar Wines.
Yes.
How did you get involved in the wine industry?
Yes, I got interested in the wine industry about 8 years ago. My father and I started the business as our way of showcasing some of the wonderful South African wines that we love.
Yeah, and what's so great about, of course, the wine industry today, the reason why it's affordable for people, at one time it kind of locked some folks out, is the fact that wherever you can go grow a grape, you can get some wine. And so the wine industry really opened up around the world, and it's kind of cool that South Africa is one place you focus. What makes South African wines different?
I think they're the perfect combination of old world and new world. So we often talk about the different wine growing regions where wine is made. And if we look at the old world, your French wines, your Italian wines, the style of wines that are made from that region, but you couple it with the new world, with like the Australias of the world, California of the world, you find South Africa right there in the heart. So I think they are the best representation of both styles.
Yeah. All right. And as we mentioned earlier, it's to help benefit the Texas Children's Sickle Cell program. I have sickle cell trait, and it's one of those things that has been fine for me my life until I went to high altitude. And just so people understand, the trait is a lot easier to deal with than the actual disease, right? But for me, I almost died a couple of times, right? And so they got me out of there, but education is the key. We don't have a cure for it.
Right.
Like I said, with the trait, I'm fine, but people who are battling sickle cell disease every day, their quality of life can be really cut short or is tough to battle every day. So what we're doing is raising that money for better treatments and one day a cure. All right. And so thanks to Edda's Kitchen for bringing that and all of our competitors here. Oxtail. Tell us about some oxtails.
All right, guys. So oxtail, just comfort food, straight comfort food. So if you remember your grandmother or your auntie or somebody back in the day cooking up oxtails.
Yeah, it's not my grandmother, it's my mama.
There you go.
Yeah, it's my mama. Yeah.
And you got that great smell in the kitchen that's going. So actually, to start off, an oxtail is literally
an oxtail?
The tail.
It's the tail
of a cattle.
If you can find some meat on it.
And you got it. So we got some nice thick ones here that we seasoned up. The flavor profile that we're going for today was just salt, pepper, and a little allspice.
Yeah, and just to clarify, you're just one of the people who's competing, right?
And I think that's a great point. Oxtails is one of those dishes that has such a cultural diversity. So there's so many different ways that you can make it. Asians make oxtails a certain type of way. Caribbean folks make oxtails a certain kind of way. And that's what we're really excited to show. The high-end restaurants that are participating, like Pointing, Fig and Olive, even to your more casual dining places like Ray's Barbecue, Turkey Leg Cut. We're really going to showcase the diversity of the oxtail.
Wow. Okay.
Absolutely.
So yours has what going on in here?
So what we have today, this is a tamarind and ginger braised oxtail.
Okay.
What we started with here, we actually have the tamarind seed pod that we've taken, and we boiled that down and we made it into a paste here.
And the key there is doing something that's fresh. When you do it fresh is best, right?
Absolutely. So you can go to the store and you can actually get a paste to do this, but you start from scratch. You get the best out right there.
Just like our mama and grandmama did.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like my mom said,
I
I asked her for a recipe one day. And I said, "Now, can I use some margarine with this?" And she said, "Well, growing up, I had a cow named Jersey." And Jersey did not know nothing about no margarine, Deborah. That is, I don't know what that is, but Jersey knew what butter was.
Absolutely,
Okay. All right.
absolutely. So, cooking oxtail, it takes a really long time. So we have to cook them down, let them simmer, let them braise until they're absolutely tender. So.
At last, my food has come along. Seriously, this is like, you're like a dream that I can talk to.
There we go.
Yeah, this is good.
Watch out.
This is really good. Okay, this is delicious. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You cooked it down?
Yeah, so like I said, you go through the process. Don't rush.
I'm going to rush on eating.
You've got that, and then we coupled it with just a light little snack here. We've got some sweet potato chips, and we've garnished with a little kosher salt.
Wait, hold on. All right, homemade.
Absolutely.
They don't taste like the ones out of the bag.
They're not coming out of the bag. They're not coming out of the bag.
Okay, no. I need to wash it down with something. Does anyone have any wine? Oh, wait, there's wine here.
We've got a little wine for you. So what we have for you to pair it with is our Stella Kyle wine, which is a Cabernet Merlot Cap Franc blend. And we think blends are really, really in right now. And just tell me how that goes with that oxtail, that wonderful seasoned tender piece of meat.
If that's the tail, this is the head.
Come on.
Yeah. This is good.
All right.
This is really good. Yeah, but let me see how it is, like, really together, like you were saying. Like, really, I gotta make sure I know, like, exactly how it is if you're gonna really taste it, you know, as a, like a tasting thing, right? Okay, here we go. That is horrendous. That is it right there. All right.
That is awesome.
Who are some of the other folks who?
Well, we got Ryan Perry. We're gonna have some amazing cocktails curated by Ryan Perry. So we're gonna have not only oxtails, but we're gonna have some sommeliers there doing wine pairings, as well as some bartenders doing some wonderful craft cocktails to pair with the oxtails as well. So we're gonna have a lot of food, a whole lot of libations as well, and just a wonderful time to celebrate this wonderful cause, which is again the Texas Children's Hospital in their Sickle Cell Anemia program.
All right. So we have chefs judging on creativity, presentation, flavor, and texture. Kind of upset that I wasn't asked to do some judging, but that's okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right.
Are you game?
I'm game. Okay.
Here first. We have Deborah Duncan judge.
Chefs will win prize money or a vacation in tropical Costa Rica. I've been to Costa Rica before. Me gusta mucho. It's beautiful. Okay. The Oxtail Mashup, a culinary competition, will be held on Saturday, November 10th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Project Row House. For more information, visit greatdayhouston.com.